Hello, good evening, good afternoon, good morning, and welcome to Sunday Night Trucking. How are we doing? Can we have a very quick AV check? To get us going here, have you all had a good Sunday? Ready for some trucking?
Welcome back.
Yeah, we're going to Part X this truck. This was the last truck we drove on Sunday Night Trucking Euro Edition. So we're going to Part X the truck. Stuart, thank you for 40 months. Time flies when you're having fun, bro. Mr. Kieran, welcome back. Jim Racer, thank you for the host.
Happy anniversary.
You saw a motorbike. Yeah, they do. They're going past. It's one of Jazzicat's mods has got loads of motorbikes in it. Kieran Quinn, 22 months, early sub height. Thank you. It's very warm in the UK.
Welcome
It's almost 30 Celsius here. I don't know where this weather's coming from. I'm not really complaining. It's just that I don't understand it. Mr. Laguba, welcome back. Wrist price with 18 months. Silver with 37, Viper with 22, and Jeff Faviano with a host. You're going to drive a Renault into that query. That's a beautiful sentence, Basil. I love that.
Happy anniversary, Natter.
Jess, thank you for 9 months. Next week is your last full week at school. Whatever. Trent? Ever? Forever ever?
Happy anniversary.
Hey, Blackmore. Timmy Two Shoes. Timmy, welcome to the house, my friend. Thank you for your support. Can we give Timmy Two Shoes a nutty welcome, guys? Scouts, thank you for 15 months. Finland's 29 as well. It's insane. It's not right.
Happy anniversary, Natter.
You haven't watched one of my streams since GTA 5 New Year's. Blimey. Blimey. It's winter here in Australia. Yeah, we'll give it 6 months and we'll be
to the nut house.
We'll be saying the same to you. 7 Celsius where you are, Renica. Wow. That's your summer. 7 Celsius. Flippin' heck. Mr. Vrome with 45. A purple button, 3 more. The ruby nut is mine. Thank you, Vrome. Mr. Heapster. What's this? A purple button. So do what I have to do? Press it? Thank you, Andy. What you would give for 7 Celsius. It's funny how some people like the hot weather and some people like the cold. Yeah, well, it's 29 here, but it's humid as well, so it feels a lot warmer.
Happy anniversary, Natter.
Sounds like heaven, 7 Celsius. I don't mind anything up to about 21 is fine by me. After that, it starts becoming progressively more uncomfortable. .36 in Ontario. I can imagine. Is it humid or dry though? Because that does affect things a lot. Spartan 123 MC. Thank you, Spartan, for subbing. Welcome to the house. Thank you for your support. Luke Pryor, welcome back. Another month bites the dust. 15 Celsius is almost too hot to do work in. Depends what kind of work you're doing. Office admin or manual labour. 44, yeah, that's too warm, isn't it? 44 is too much. What was the warmest you've seen where you live? I think the warmest the UK's ever had is about mid to late 30s, I think. But with the UK, it's always humid, you know? So, when it's hot, it's humid, and that makes it feel just worse.
Happy anniversary.
The Majestic Moose fan. Thank you for your support. Welcome to the house, Majestic Moose fan. And Paulie, thank you for gifting a sub to the British Trucker. Actually, I didn't read your messages, Paulie. 1 second.
Happy anniversary, Natter.
The heck is that? I didn't expect much, Paulie, because I realised that it was going to be a nightmare scenario. M341, it's nice to see the winter gritters in use on the roads. The weather's okay if you don't have to work in it. Well, that's true. It's this time of year, you look out the window, you see all these workers in the sunshine. Like when you sat in your office. As an office worker, you know, I never did the outside work, you know, I always did office work. You look outside in the summer months and you're like, I wish I was out there. And then in winter, they're freezing, and so you can see them looking at you going, I wish I was in there. WJ, thank you for 16 months. Right, let's go and grab a new truck, shall we? This was the truck we drove last time. Great little truck. Time to part exit him. A word of warning, today's configuration may take some time. As a word of warning, we could be going for the full hour here on config. It's not going to be an easy config, this one. It's going to be pretty involved. So, you know, if you're not a fan of truck config, then I suggest you come back in about 45 minutes or so. I'm not really up for people sitting here going, just drive already. So if you don't like truck config, just come back in an hour, is my suggestion. Crash Landing, welcome to the Net House. Thank you, Crash. Does it always take an hour? No, it very much varies by the mod. Some mods are very minimal configuration and it'll only take like 20 minutes. Others are quite involved. This is going to be fairly involved, I think. There's lots of options here. So, with that warning out of the way...
Welcome to the Nut House.
Why is it not letting me actually enter the... opening it? Oh, it's Sunday. Hang on. Didn't realise it was Sunday. Is it going to be pink? No. Paulie, thank you for gifting yet another sub to Endy. Endy XD, welcome Endy. Don't forget to thank Paulie for gifting you a sub, Mr. Endy. Right, now then. You've seen this before. It's a Scania RJL... well, we can do 4 series or non-4 series Scania T, but there's going to be a bit of a twist. So do you want to do 4 series or not? I don't mind either way, but we are going to be configuring the back a little bit different today. Stroke him a beard. Welcome back. You want to go 4 series? Okay. No problemo. Right, so the main difference here is going to be that we're going to drive the tandem, which is a mod by Cast, which is here. So it's going to look something like that by the time we've finished. 6x2 or 6x4, depending on how we want to roll here. We could even go tag lift on it if you want. Let's see. Yucca Scania. Eat that t-shirt, bro! Eat that t-shirt! King of the road! Right. Top line extended, long line, normal. Let's do normal. Yeah, a carry and NTM time indeed. Let's go tag lift, shall we? 6x4 tag, let's do it. Get wrecked, son. Is it on the spreadsheet? It will be, Capella. It will be. Mr. Motley is all prepped and ready. He's all prepped and ready. As soon as we've configured the truck, he will drop the necessary add-ons into the spreadsheet for your viewing pleasure. Mr. Ardo, thank you for 41 months. So yeah, anyway, engine. Euro 2s, Euro 3s. We're going old school today. What should we do? What shall we do? Any thoughts on the engine? I wonder who paid Paul to say that. Well, Scania, of course. Obviously. Wasn't Renault, was it? I'm paid to say everything. Don't you know this? You know how it works. Hashtag sellout. Yeah, at Whiteland, you always play that card. You always play the minimum power card. I've never seen Whiteland once say, go for the max power. Have you finished the cup of tea command thing? I believe so. I believe it's done. Okay then, 1,000 gold pieces. What? Exactly, Connor. He'll say that next week, exactly. Right, any thoughts? 460, 470... Should we go down? Let's go down in the 300s. How about 380? Should we go 300s? You see, Whiteland just wants to see me struggle, that's all. I know his game. Don't forget to wear my t-shirt next week, lol. Guys, who's coming to the ROG Takeover weekend next weekend? Next Saturday? Next Saturday in London, who's coming? Anybody coming? 12-speed retarder. Ratio 12+2 with retarder. Might go 12+2 and reconfigure the gearbox. I think there's a Scania 12+2 in there. You want to? You should come. It starts at 2 o'clock, I believe. You'd go, but you're in the US. Well, I'll accept that as an excuse. It doesn't cost anything Watford Treebor. So it's at the Red Bull Gaming Sphere. It's completely free to come in. I'll be there. It opens at 2, runs till 8. There's simulators, PCs in there, all kinds. Just come in and go whenever you want. Just hang out. I think they're doing like giveaways and little competition things. See, he complains when I say max 380. Then when I say 1000, he's like, oh no, let's go 380.
Welcome back.
Whiteland's on to me. Whiteland, I have to make it sound like it's my choice and not yours. That's all it is. Ardo, 41 months. It's Smithers, welcome back. Red Bull Gaming Sphere. Have a look at the link. Have a look at the link. As long as you buy my airplane ticket. Absolutely. I'll send you some Monopoly money if you give me your postal address. I'm pretty sure Ryanair take Monopoly money. Okay, there's the inside. Standard and exclusive. Standard or... Let's go exclusive. Let's go exclusive. Now the paint we might have to mess about with. Doll's scratching on my door already. He wants to come in here because it's 29 Celsius outside and it's not in here. Hang on. Alright, Doyle. Chill out, bro. Dude, where have you been? Oh my god. Honestly. Doyle's like completely... He's obviously been in a bush or something.
Welcome.
He's completely covered in leaves and things. He needs brushing now. You know, Mrs. Squirrel's going to tell you off later. Just saying. You're in trouble, Doyle. JS Fuse, welcome to the Net House, sir. Thank you. I'm not putting him on my knee yet. No way. He needs a clean. So yeah, I don't really know which one's going to work right now. We'll just have to see how it goes. We'll just stick something on for now. It doesn't really matter.
Oh, yeah.
We'll just put that on for now. Yeah, he's covered in leaves and stuff. He's obviously had his head inside the bushes and things. Crazy dog. Connor J. Harper, Paul, just give me some Red Bull and I'll be able to fly down there, Kappa. Well, it does give you wings. Totally not sponsored. Holy dots, Batman. Ice Griffin looks beautiful. Yeah, but I don't know. We need to see what happens on the box side of things because the whole point of this mod is that we're going to get a box on the back. And we need to kind of work out what skin we can get for it. So, we've got a Kerry stuff, which we can go with. So that one picks up on the truck paint, you see. That's your basic option. Can we get a totally not sponsored? Come on. Truck paint with a cooler. Let's see, carry box, truck paint. What difference is in that one and that one? Oh, that's just shorter. Oh, I see. Okay, then we've got the Craker stuff. Which looks more like that. Different again. And also depends what trailer we get as well. We might have to jump into the mechanic to change it every time we get a trailer. Then we can go NTM. An NTM box with a truck paint like that. So it depends what look we're going for. Cooler with the paint. High version. Go refrigerated. Could go refrigerated or could go boxy. See, now if we go back to the paint option, I don't know what it's going to do with it right now. If we do that, it's going to keep it. If I go that, you see it starts getting messed up. So that works. Post-Nord logistics. I mean, we could try and get a trailer for Post-Nord. I don't know if we've got one. A cooler in the event of hauling runs. Well, that's the thing. We can always jump back in and just stick the cooler on. We can just come back in here and just do that. And that would put the cooler on it. Let's deliver some beers to these pubs. If you have cast trailers, I'm sure there's a matching skin. I do have cast trailers, so it's just a matter of finding one. That tends to be the most difficult part of it, is trying to find a trailer to match what you're doing. Hence why I say it's probably better to do it the other way around. Find the trailer, then come back into the mechanic. Right, let's do a bit of config. There's quite a few dots here. Side covers, extra rail. Like that. Side covers extra rail, black. Network 17, thank you for your support. Welcome to Nous Network. Can we give Network 17 a nutty welcome, guys? That'd be fine if it didn't say a carry all over it. Painted extra box, rails. That's a lot of options. NTM stuff as well. I do wish they hadn't put that logo on it though. It seems to run a bit close to that exhaust. Okay, I quite like that as an option. That works quite well. Nice Scania T, you saw one yesterday. Blind Headshot dude, we have a policy on this channel that we don't post spoilers. We've always had that policy, so please don't post spoilers. Okay, so let's do the lights at the back. Now, if you do want to try this mod, on one of the pages it recommended another mod that changes the camera field of view. So the upside is that you can see the back of the truck, because the default truck configuration, guys, mods, if anybody posts football spoilers, can you time them out for an hour, please? Because I really don't want that today. I don't want to have to deal with it. Dirk 1994, thank you for 2 years of support. Golden Acorn Hype, thank you very much, Dirk. Normally, with the default truck configuration in Euro Truck, you can't see around the back of this tandem chassis. So there's a mod that that changes your camera, but the downside is, as you can see here, it kind of clips into the scenery a little bit, like that. But otherwise, you wouldn't be able to look around the back properly. Well, Blind Headshot, you've been in the channel so long, I refuse to believe that you didn't know. How can you not know the chat rules? Watching this is more important than football. Well, for some people it is, for some people it isn't. Either way, if you want to watch the footy, you're absolutely welcome to do so. But if you're not, well, don't sit there posting results in a Twitch chat. That's all I'm asking. Right, let's see what we got. We got those. Do those lights come on? Interesting. Those lights. They don't look. They must only illuminate when the power's on or something. That's really weird. They look broken at the moment, don't they? NTM. Lights over the streamline. That's so weird. What is going on there? That seems to be floating as well. Did you know of steering wheel only options? I can't use foot controls. Is that because you're disabled or something? You don't like to use your feet or something like that? Because there's a charity. There's a charity that deals with things like this, and they have loads of different controls for people who have like physical disabilities. Special Effect is the people to speak to about that. Yeah, there's something odd going on there, isn't there? Something very odd going on here. It kind of it's displaced backwards, isn't it? I wonder if it's just the chassis. The lights are backwards. Are they really? Hang on. They are too. The lights are backwards. No way. Okay, is that true of all of them? Oh boy.
Welcome
That's not good.
to the nut house.
That's not good at all. Les FFS1, thank you for subbing, Les. Welcome to the Net House. I can still see results being posted. So can we time that person out?
Happy anniversary.
Please, mods. Shamburi 10-month hype. So I don't really know what's going on there. Maybe it's just that particular chassis that is broken on. I don't know. What does that do? Okay, that doesn't make any sense.
Happy anniversary, Nutter.
Mr. Random Viking, thank you for 2 years, sir. 24 months. Another golden acorn. You can just listen to your neighbours. Morph spoilers are to be unloaded in the red zone only. Also, you missed a couple of resubs. That's a lie. Shamburi, thank you for 10 months. Dirk, I did 24. Mickle BK just came back from 10 days in Norway. It was nice and relaxing, but a bit too quiet. I like it more at home. Well, there's no place like home, is there? Okay, I don't know what's going on with the lights, and I don't really know how we can fix that, so we'll just have to have no lights on the back, which won't matter when there's a tandem box on there anyway, so let's ignore it.
Welcome to the nut house.
Let's see. Fenders, painted fenders. Is that even going to work? Oh, that works okay. Paulie, thank you for gifting us up to Risho. Risho? Is that what we say it? Welcome, Risho. Thank you, Paulie. I didn't read your resub out, so I know you missed at least one morph.
Welcome to the
I did
nut
read
house.
yours out. I literally read it. It says spoilers are to be unloaded in red zone only. I read it out. I remember doing it. The Stallman, welcome back. Thank you for your support, the Stallman. That was a tip, not a resub. Okay, let me find your resub then, Morph. I don't even... There it is. 9 months. The advantage of to being reset is I get to do this again. Congrats on the baby nutter. Thank you, Morph, for 9 months. Spider said, I shot my first bear in the hunter. It turned around and almost killed me, lol. Oh, dear. Sorry, I did miss those. You're quite right, Morph. Okay, one bear, cheers, Squirrel. Good job on the recent truck review videos. I missed that as well. Luke Pryor, 25 months. Yep, I missed a few. I do apologise. Right. How do we configure that fender? There we go. I think I went for... Oh, what's these here? Domar fenders. Whoa. Domar fenders cut. Interesting. Cut with mud flap. It's so difficult to see how this is. I think they're changing the camera thing in a version of Eurotruck. I don't understand how 1,100 people can watch you just make that car. Show us some real content. Go and crash it. That's a nice troll, bro. Good try. There's so many. Oh my god! Look at this.
Anniversary, Natter.
Look at this. I've never seen so many options for fenders before. You what, mate? To our config black mode. I did say it'd be about an hour. Finally had Maltesers. Maltesers are far superior to Whoppers. I can see we're going to have to get the hammer out tonight. I can see it happening. I can see the golden hammer coming out pretty soon, guys. It must be the football and the weather's like making some people into trolls. Exactly, Razorback. Yeah, I think they're all getting drunk on the football. I like this one, actually. I think I'm going to do the same on this one as I did on here. Fender Paint 1 looks nice. The ego hammer, exactly. The ego hammer. Oh, there it is. That's the ego hammer. That's what it looks like. It's like, it's just a pixel click. It's quite cool. Fenders low paint and plastic. Fenders painted. Fenders low plastic 1. Fender paint 1. That's the one I want. I like that. Trust me, it won't be the first time I click that tonight. The mods will be going in the mod spreadsheet when we're done here, guys. Don't worry. Right, so we've done those two dots. We've done that dot there. We can't really do that dot because it's completely broken and weird. Stock exhaust 1, 2, and 3. Ah, that's interesting. So that, remember that box thing and it was clipping? You can actually move the exhaust a little bit.
Aye, 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 aye.
That's quite a nice option. Okay. Steps, painted steps will probably look a little bit better. There we go. Right, did I miss anybody's bits and stuff? Mr. Refrick, well, I'm not a big fancy Nordic guy, but I know you're better off changing that paint skin on the truck. The company has a reputation and it stinks more than a wet Doyle. I also have a present for you, and it will be sending you to your P.O. box soon. Keep your eye out for it. Thank you, Refrick. NH Bird Dog 30 months, and I just saw my first Scania estate start. It was a rubbish truck, but looked nice. A rubbish truck, but looked nice. Okay. Jace Meister, 10 months. Love your streams and videos. Thank you, Jace Meister. PS4 Gamer, thank you very much for 1,000 bits, PS4 Gamer. Appreciate the support, sir. And Paulie, I'm glad I didn't skin this one tonight. Would have been here for a week skinning all those. Don't blame you, Paulie. Cohen, thank you for 10 months. I don't blame you, sir. Stock chrome.
Welcome to the
Ninja.
Nut House.
Stock black. You see, you can't really change this because you can't change those two. And if they don't match, it just looks a bit weird. Bit of a shame. Paulie has gifted a sub to Sat Windersing. Is that it? Welcome, Sat Windersing. Thank you very much, Paulie. That's about 8 billion subs you've gifted. I'll leave the chrome, but I'm not going to put lights on it. I may just leave that. We're getting a bit too Stick with the chrome handle. Yeah, that works. That works. We'll have a grab handle on though. Why not? Plastic and paint. That changes the look quite a bit. Is it only 87? I thought it was 8 million. My bad. Panels chrome and paint inverse. Nope. Maybe not a rubbish truck, but a truck that carries rubbish. Ah, right. Now I'm with you. Now I'm with you. Oh, you can change the cooler. Nice. The Thermo King MD2 cooler. Look at that. I like that. You're making me add more trailer mods to ETS2. Now making me want to use this as well. You utter scumbag. I'm sorry, bro. I'm sorry. Are you going to do a squirrel skin for the Volvo VNL, Paulie? Has he not already done one? Now, I need to be careful here because some of these might spoil it though. Oh. Oh, that changes everything. Look at that. That's really nice. I like that. It completely blends everything in. It looks like properly integrated. Short stock lifted. That doesn't work in this case. Short low 2. That's got to be that one. That works perfectly well. Last time you had a post-note delivery, guy struggled to find my package in the trailer, stepped on it. Well, I've had the same problems with DHL. DHL have kicked things down the road and then given it to me, like half opened. So, you know. And then I've had UPS that have completely lost stuff in the back of the van, so, you know. Nope, there's no PO box.
Welcome back.
There has been no PO box since April. And I've just had to renew my PO box, which is like nearly 400 quid a year. So I'm renewing it for 6 months, and this is just a bit of a word of warning, really. I've renewed it for 6 months, which takes me past Christmas. But if it's not getting used, I'm going to sack it because I'm not paying 400 quid a year for nothing. Not that I'm asking you to do anything about that. I'm just letting you know so I don't have people going, oh, why don't I get rid of your PO box? Well, it's costing me £400 a year to have it. So if it doesn't get used, there's no point. Paulie, gifted a sub to Michelle UK 81. Welcome back, Michelle UK 81. Thank you very much, Paulie. I don't think the beacons are going to work on this truck, to be honest. I think we'll just not have them. You work in a mailroom, find yourself packing stuff and shipping a lot. I pack stuff expecting it to be abused during transport. Well, that's how it should be. But the problem is when they rip the boxes open as well, they destroy the packaging somehow. Look out for that mutant behind you, Jack. Lol. You know, I'm thinking this truck wouldn't have much in the way of fancy shenanigans. Maybe we'll put an air horn up here. Put the tone up there. I think it was that dot. Okay. It's a lot of dots, it really is. Okay, we're just working our way down. Stock 1. Ah, okay. I was wondering what that was going to do. Okay, so I'm struggling to see what this is actually doing. Stock 1 looks like that, which has like a black trim on it. And then stock 2 looks like that. Then paint 1 Paint 2. Okay, I'm just going to go with stock 2 because I like that trim. You're a bit small today. Can you make yourself bigger? Daniel, I'm in exactly the same position that I always sit in. Honestly. I have not changed my camera position. I've not changed my seat position. I'm smaller because I'm sat further away because I have a steering wheel. Maybe you're used to when I'm at my desk playing the forest and then I'm here. It's probably just that. I have to sit further back because I have a wheel on my desk. Maybe your face got fatter so it looks different.
Welcome back.
Oh, wow. Compliments. Connor, is it not possible to just have P.O. Box for a month in December for Christmas and New Year and for a month in April for Yacht's Day and birthday? The problem is with doing that, Connor, it would get very, very complicated very quickly. Like, what if somebody sent me something in January after it had closed and then it didn't arrive because it was closed? It would just be a mess. And the other thing is, when you sign up for a P.O. Box, it takes like 2 weeks before it's even operational. And then when you want to close it down, you have to give them 30 days notice. So it's just a mess doing that. It's going to be one of those streams, WH. Yes. Yes, it is. It's going to be one of those streams. It already is. Let's paint that. Let's see what we've got here. Flags, don't care about. Wouldn't mind a deflector. Plastic deflector. Let's go like that. The nut house is in rare form, Black. I'm not sure it's the nut house that's in quite that form. We'll put that on there. Some subtle money was spent there. Okay. Do the same over this side. And plastic painting chrome. I'm going to leave that plastic. Do you want to get a visor on here though? That looks a bit weird. Let's see what else we've got. Streamline big paint. My God, how many options? It's a crazy amount of options. Don't select anything with plastic because you plastic pollution. Right. Good luck with living without plastic, Squirrel's desk. What's your monitor made out of? What's your wheel made out of? Wow. SK Schoenberg, 49 months. Can't believe it's been that long. Thank you, SK. Welcome back, Flaming Arrow. There's so many options. Okay, I quite like the one, I think it was here, but without the big lights. Like something like that. I'm not a fan of these big lights. Oh no, not those. They're okay. It was the other ones I don't like. There, we'll go with that. I like that. Yeah, it's a little bit hard to avoid buying plastic. Little bit hard. Okay, no fancy shenanigans on this truck. Pure stainless steel, that's how I like my gaming stuff. Well, you know, I love my stainless steel mouse. And it's my chrome keyboard. Oh, those metal keys. Beautiful. Right, I think we can probably put a badge on the front. Yeah, I prefer it on here, actually. Let's do text 2. Cast iron monitor stand. Oh, I love moving that around, don't you? Every time I pick it up, I'm like doing reps with it, you know. Cast iron monitor stands. What on earth is that? Can we not change the radiator style? Stock 4 series. Okay, we'll do that. One of these dots change the lights, that one. I think we'll have to stick with H4. Some strobe lights would be nice on the front grille. I haven't really done the lights yet. Let's just do the badges and stuff, and then we'll see about the lighting. I'm trying to avoid it being a little bit too bling, you know, because it is the kind of truck that it is. Particularly if it's a post-node truck, they're not going to spend tons of money on it, are they? You think the radiator style is a random dot in the middle of the truck? Let's have a look on that one. Let's do the... Fit that in there. No, I don't think it is a dot in the middle. Don't know where it is, to be honest. Plastic, paint and plastic. Why does that dot control this? That's so weird. Blackmut. I once had a FedEx ground guy hand me a parcel with footprints and tire tracks. I asked if he was the one who ran it over, to which he shrugged and handed me the thing to sign. They don't care. They literally don't care. Interesting. Good evening, Galiki. You certainly get some interesting combinations with this thing. So many options. Side blinker plastic, side blinker stock. Okay. And then we get more accessory slots here as well. Blimey. I'll have to leave that as stock. Fog light permanently off. Fog light. Love a DRL on there. We'll avoid the mud flaps on there. We've done that. We won't bother with sticking any bling on it. Really don't need a bull bar of any description. I'm tempted just to leave that. Otherwise it's going to get very strange. I don't really see what that adds. That doesn't really bring any value to the table, does it? Fog light permanently off might as well be a tennis ball in there. The blue on the post-node truck is ugly. Need more power. Alright, Captain. Yeah, I think it does, Captain Jack. I think the black goes well with the blue. You need the contrast, you know. Bumper light. Let's see. Bumper light with unit paint. That's quite nice. So many dots. Right, we've done these. Mighty Griffin around there. That'll do. What's that dot doing? Old one. Okay, just a little bit of trim finish. Right. There's a couple of dots here. Tail lights. Okay. Is that going to put lights on the back of the truck? Yeah. Pointless. Let's try that one. Back LEDs. Oh, hang on. What's this? Chassis painted VBG with lift. Wow, that's cool. With a Zepro lift. Ooh. That'd be great if it wasn't red. That's better. Trouble is, if we're doing a BDF on this, is that going to work? Still got the bar connector here, so we should be good. Don't know how that's going to sit with the BDF. It is very low to the floor. Very, very low to the floor. Look at that. It looks cool. But even that bar, like all the wires and stuff are all on the floor here, aren't they? You got this week off, then you're off. Nice. Dumbest, thank you for 13 months. It doesn't look like we can change the air hoses being dragging along the floor. It's a bit weird. Let's go and do some trucking. I've got to configure my truck first. Yeah, there's literally no option that I can choose that's going to get rid of that. Okay, we'll just have to roll with it and see what happens. That's a lot of dots. Okay, let's do the inside. Actually, I haven't done the wheels, have I? Okay. Now let's see. We could try and find something close to that color. It's pretty close. No, I'm not putting chrome wheels on there, man. What was that? Serious paint. I'll have to put a standard paint on here. Use the button on the hitch to change it. What, this? This button? I don't think that's going to change that, is it? No, apparently it does.